Hello, my friend. Welcome to today's Reiki session. This is your time to relax and unwind all of the energies here in this space are supporting you, supporting your peace, your relaxation, your sense of calm, your confidence, your value, and your worth. So this is going to be an energetic healing session where I align your aura. So I'm going to be balancing and cleansing your chakras and then aligning your aura. So whether or not you're about to start your day, maybe you're in a midday slump, or you're at the end of the day, you're looking to relax and get ready for bed. This session is going to be really supportive for that integration of all these vibrations that you want to call into your life and sort of where you are right now and where you want to be, weaving these two together. So I'm going to be doing all of my work, and the only work you have to do is just slow your breathing down. Anytime you have maybe stressful thoughts from the day, just offer them up to be cleared. And like I have been speaking about recently, really filling that space up with a new, really empowering or supportive thought. So that's just the little practice I want you to engage in, trusting that right here, right now, you are safe, you are free, you are light as a feather. Okay, how are you feeling today? Okay. Well, hopefully by the end of our session, you feel at least 10% better. So, I'm going to start by using some sage, little sage bundle, and doing a little bit of cleansing. So I'm just using this smoke to clear and cleanse your aura. I want you to just release the day. When we are aligning our aura and really helping it to vibrate with integration of our intention, what we want to do is recognize aspects that are the outliers. Was I being really judgmental today of myself or others? Was I being really self-critical? Was I allowing fear to guide my thoughts and my choices and my actions? When we can start to evaluate and assess where we are out of alignment, it's only from that space of self-awareness that we can very gently and lovingly guide our aura back into alignment. So we're just clearing and cleansing the day. And we do this with love, with so much love. There's no judgment for ourselves if we, get out of alignment. This is part of being human, We are constantly evolving, we are constantly shifting. And in these shifts, and as part of this evolution, there's so much opportunity for growth. And our potential really starts to kick off and come to life when we are in awareness and really opening up space for all of the ways in which we are engaging. You can't come to alignment if you're not aware of the ways in which you have strayed from that aligned space. So by that, we just have to acknowledge, recognize, and embrace our center. So what is that center for you? So our center for the crown is trust in divine timing, trust in the way things play out, trust in the lessons that are unfolding before you, trust that you're not alone, trust in source. Next, for the third eye, ajna. Alignment and that higher resonance is wisdom, connection, perspective, intuition. The subconscious thoughts that we program or have programmed into us. This is where this resides. So if we are working on shifting that baseline of our subconscious thoughts, we really want to maybe place a stone on our ajna chakra right here. Tell me right I have. This is a beautiful stone for this. I'm going to place this right on your third eye. Like that. Okay. Beautiful stone. Right on your third eye. Connecting you to that wisdom, letting your intuition know that you're listening. You're listening to your intuition. You're listening to your inner wisdom. You're filtering your thoughts, behaviors through that filter of intuition and wisdom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Your Vishuddha, your throat chakra. This alignment looks like expressing yourself freely, honesty, connecting to your authentic voice and speaking truthful words. This can also be where we hold our conscious thoughts, our conscious mind. So the thoughts that we choose to let in, the thoughts that we choose to engage with. We can oftentimes use the Vishuddha as an access or entry point to shifting those subconscious beliefs that reside in the ajna. So you can start to have that filter that says, I will allow these empowering, potent, loving, gentle, calm, supportive thoughts to filter through, and I will filter out any critical or judgmental thoughts. Right? Beautiful, beautiful. So that's what the alignment looks like for our upper chakras, Hasrara, Ajna, Vishuddha. Now Anahata, the center of our 7 primary chakras, Ajna, Anahata chakra, our heart chakra. Heart chakra, alignment in the heart space looks like acceptance, universal love. When I wake up in the morning and I connect in some way with nature right in front of the window, and I see the sun piercing through the clouds, when I see birds floating through the sky, when the sun comes out after some rain, that feeling that I have of eternal gratitude, of awe, that feeling, that sense is a great way to strengthen and open our ajna chakra. Gratitude, acceptance, acceptance, releasing judgment for yourself and others. If you are struggling in any way with fear of judgment, start to release the judgment that you hold, that you engage with, that you let through the filter. Start to recognize how that's impacting you and start to shift your filter so that the judgment doesn't come through. Because when we are engaging with judgmental thoughts, we're going to have judgments. It's part of the way that we move through the world to help us filter out what's safe and what's not, right? But when we are engaging with judgmental thoughts for the sake of it, just for the sake of it, that can really pull us into such a negative space. Whereas if we have a judgmental thought and we just say, oh, that was a judgmental thought, and instead of holding it and looking at it, sifting through it and analyzing it, we just say, okay, that was a judgmental thought, and here's another thought that's really supportive. That's really a great way to align the Anahata chakra. Acceptance, gratitude, love, connection as well. Universal love, forgiveness, compassion, empathy. And then going into our lower chakras. So the solar plexus. An aligned solar plexus is one where your self-worth is not tethered to any external forms of validation. Your to-do list doesn't define you, your community doesn't define you, your family doesn't define you. You are not linked and tethered and chained to some sort of external validation. You are fully resonant in your worth and value just as you are. Just as you are. You trust that this is your birthright, that your value is part of your DNA. Joy pours out of your solar plexus. You take action, empowered, confident action. You go after your dreams. You make decisions. One thing I've learned with everything, with my gardening, with my businesses, with my relationships, with every aspect of life, is that the longer you delay a difficult decision, the harder it's going to be. So I'll give you this example with gardening. If you're a gardener and you like gardening and you don't know about my other channel, I have a channel called Our Cottage Garden, where I share all kinds of gardening content. It's a really big passion of mine, and I've done a few gardening TV shows, so I'm very, very passionate about gardening. It's so healing for me. So if you're interested in that, I can leave that below. And you get to see a little bit more of my life in the cottage in the woods. But with gardening, whenever I'm trying to make a decision about a border, do I like that plant there? Should I do something about this plant? Is it crouching this one a little bit too much? I kind of want to move this, but I don't know where to put it exactly. The more I delay it, the more that problem shoots into my periphery so that I can see it. It goes, hi, you haven't dealt with me. The bigger the problem gets. And this can be seen with these plants because let's say I decide to leave a plant in an area that I just feel like it needs to move. It'll start to crowd out the other plants. The other plants get a little bit less healthy because there's no airflow, because there's too much going on in that space. They might start getting some diseases, or pests come to unhealthy plants. So maybe the pests start to come. And then I have where one problem that could have been solved with that one decision has turned into an avalanche of issues that I then have to face one after the other. This is just a small example of the way that procrastinating on making these decisions really does have a ripple effect. But if you just tackle it from the beginning and you say, I know that needs to be dealt with. You know what? I'm just going to take 5 minutes to deal with this instead of pushing it down the line to where it's going to take about weeks, even months to try and eradicate maybe the issue with aphids or this or that might have kind of crept up on us. I live in a very, very wet, cold area for most of the year. And so we get a lot of powdery mildew and rust and stuff on our plants. So if I'm not careful about the airflow, my plants let me know. But that's the thing, making decisions, taking action, connecting with the solar plexus. Solar plexus is the sun. Plants grow in the sun, in the light of the sun, in their warmth. So just have that connection there. The warmth really pulls out, helps the plants to grow. Taking action, movement, growth, development, all of that occurs in the solar plexus. The lower chakras, 1, 2, and 3, are all about that connection to the earthly plane, to the earthly realm. And when we're aligning, clearing is so helpful. Using smoke to clear and cleanse. And then we have the sacral, our sacral chakra. Now here, a balanced and aligned sacral chakra is one where you have mastered your emotions. If you want to see the video I made about mastering your emotions, I'll leave it up here. But mastering your emotions, be the master of your emotions. You are moving through life with so much assurance because when emotions arise, you tend to them. You nurture your emotions. You say, like a little child, you say, hey, what's going on? How are you feeling? Why has this come up? Let me take a look here. Let me sit with you for a moment. The moment you start doing this with yourself and really paying attention to what you need, tending to your emotions, processing them when they arise, instead of acting like, oh, that's such an inconvenience, I don't want to be feeling this way, I'm just going to pretend like it's not happening, whatever, okay. Or most of us just aren't even aware that we're even having that exchange, having that experience. But the moment we can start to say, oh, I'm feeling hopeless because that person told me that thing that made me feel this way. Oh, I'm feeling really discouraged because I was expecting this and this didn't happen. It reminds me of when I was this age and this didn't happen. Okay, do that inner child healing. Connect with, oh my gosh, I am worthy of nurturing and care because you are, oh my gosh, you are so worthy of nurturing and care. That's probably the thing I feel strongest about in terms of this channel and the work that we do here together. It's so reassuring to me that you connect with the power and the importance of self-care and self-nurturing. Self-care so often is sort of lumped into a category of, I don't want to say superficial, but very, let me think how I want to say this. Sometimes I think self-care leapfrogs over the deeper work. When we connect with, feeling good in the moment and tending to the things that we want that make us feel good. Sometimes that's instant gratification, right? But sometimes it's, if we really allow it to be, it's about connecting with our senses, leaning into the yin energy, which is really about leaning back, I suppose. So, connecting with lunar energies, with that sort of darker, softer, more nurturing energy, connecting to your emotions, all of these things. And the reason that, bubble baths and fancy beverages are associated with self-care is because self-care is the element is water. We're looking at lunar energy and water elements. And so it's very, very connected to this divine, feminine, soft, womb-like state. And so when we're in this place of nurturing energy, really connecting to our sacral can be so, so helpful. Emotional alignment. So this deep kind of self-care, it can be done in the ways that we do with, very, tending to these sort of taking time to have little moments of pleasure, whether that's, combing through your hair and really paying attention to how it feels to, have your hair kind of scratched, maybe run through with a comb, things like that. That's a nice way of connecting with your senses. Making yourself a nice bubble bath and taking the bubble bath and just feeling the warmth, really being present with your physical experience of things. That's incredible. And also, it means when things come up, when emotions arise, you take the time to pay attention to them. You take a moment, instead of being available and present for everybody else, to look inward and just say, oh, okay, from me, okay, baby girl, what do you need? What do you need, sweet baby? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need right now? Okay, how can I give that to you? Be your own caregiver. That's how we align here. That's how we align here. In the sacral. But I in no way mean to diminish the power and the effects of physical self-care that we do, because when we are connecting with our physical, sensations, with our physical body, that's a great way to start to heal our sacral chakra and align this part of our aura. Really, I have a whole room in my home that I have painted orange. It's like a peachy orange color. I love it. Doing some color therapy, closing your eyes and just seeing the color orange kind of blending into your vision, just blurring over, bleeding into your vision, this beautiful orange, supportive, very womb-like energy. And we just connect with that and we heal. And then this alignment in the root chakra, the ball at the base of your torso, is really about trusting again. So we have trust in the crown and trust in the root, trusting that you're safe, trusting that you're protected, trusting that you're secure, trusting that you have a foundation of security in your life, grounding in this, all of these aspects, grounding in your abilities, grounding in your innate sense of worthiness, grounding in your ability to love and be loved, grounding in your wisdom. All of these aspects that we have aligned, that we've cleared, they are all now being grounded into the earth. Mama Gaia holds you up, fills you with beautiful healing light. Slow, deep breaths. Slow, deep breath. This is your time. This is your space. You are centered. You are aligned. You are calm. You are cared for. I'm so proud of you. It can be so easy to disconnect from what we're experiencing. And instead, we're just weaving all of these things together. Our experiences and our intention, moving and guiding, shifting and flowing. You are the master of your destiny. I'm just going to draw the sacred symbols now. I can tell you're feeling better. Glad. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Okay, okay, good. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I want to place this clear quartz in the palms of your hands. I want you to place them together and put them over your sacral, holding it like so outside of your sacral. Let me help you untuck. Okay, good. There we go. So place that right there. Beautiful. A wonderful way of aligning your aura is to invite compassion and empathy, kindness, support, and gratitude into your life. It's a great way of attracting more of that. And then it just has this sort of snowball effect where you just continue to create more of it. So you just create more of that, more and more of that. And it's really, really beautiful. And you can do this in little ways. A smile to a stranger, a little acts of kindness. They really do pay it forward and pay it forward and pay it forward. You have no idea the impact that you have on people. So just use that as your superpower. Really take responsibility and ownership of the impact you have and just say, how can I make my energetic sphere, my experience here on earth and the experience of those around me, just that one little bit better? How can I shed a little bit of light on someone's life? So now we are filling you with light. It drizzles in from the cosmos into your crown, down to your third eye, down to your throat. Now your whole head is sparkling and glittering, your neck, down your chest, down your shoulders, down, 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 to your heart, to your heart, your solar plexus, down, 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 down your arms, down to your hands, down to your belly, your sacral, glittering and sparkling, down to your sacral. Down, down, down to your root, And a ball at the base of your torso. Now down your legs, down your legs. Down, 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 down. Down to your feet, down to your feet. down out your feet and into the air all around us, sparkling, glittering, glimmering, supporting, nurturing. Now I'm going to come through and I'm going to shake up your aura so that you feel nice and protected, safe, comfortable, supported. Slow deep breath, slow deep breath, slow deep breath. You are divine. You are connected. You are expressive. You are loved. You are strong. You are emotionally balanced. You are safe. Lean into that safety and protection. Lean into your grounding, your centered energy. And let all the tension drift away. How are you feeling? Good. I'm sending you so much love and light. You know, sometimes we just need to take a moment. I do a lot of sessions here. You know, all the sessions that we do here together are balancing and aligning your chakras. We do a lot of specific kind of deep dives based on your comments and what you're moving through, based on what I'm sensing or what I'm having a lot of people kind of come to me with, based on things that I'm seeing globally, but based on things the collective is kind of, you know, I'm filtering through and seeing, oh, okay, this is something that a lot of us are struggling with. That, you know, what it is that that's sort of like after the initial kind of Reiki intake form, and you're kind of going through whatever this person might need individually, whatever you might need individually. So for example, things about, you know, confidence or anxiety, you know, that is, we've already kind of gone through a general kind of session, and then we're going into the nitty-gritty of what you'll need specifically in that session, for example. So this is it's really nice just to, you know, throughout your cycle of healing, to also just do these, you know, aura cleansing, aura integration, chakra balancing, just to get an overall kind of healing. This work is really, really powerful. It's really incredible. I've seen healing in so many aspects of my life once I started working in this way. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Take really good care of yourself, okay? Take good care of each other. And until we meet again, be so, so well. Okay. Namaste. Hello, my lovely, lovely patrons. This session is going to be all about just like sending love into the hands. Our palms are these like entry and access points for so many different energies to flow in. So doing Reiki hand massages I find really helpful. So soothing. So I'm just going to be sending this energy towards you. I love using things from nature to send healing energy. You know, I love using things like driftwood, stones, all the earthly elements. I love using water as a healing element. Good. So sending that love towards you, and see if you can just maybe breathe it in. Fill yourself up with that gorgeous, loving energy. Imagine the aroma just swirling in and flowing all through your body. Which can be directed and channeled with laser-like precision to help you accomplish tasks and achieve objectives. Cool. This is going to be a really powerful time for you. 2 super empowering cards. You have this fiery energy, and you have like the earth and the roots and the ancestors. It's like star and earth and fire. Find as comfortable a position as you can. Maybe close your eyes. You could lie down, whatever feels right for you. And let's begin today with gratitude. Whatever position you find yourself in,